name recognition and built-in audience, she could potentially find success.
Yeah, she's definitely gonna go that route. Does she already have it? The link in bio? And today we are watching Jaden Newman, the untold story of the WNBA's biggest failure. I don't know when y'all were coming up, what age. When I was younger, the biggest phenomenon were the Newman family and the Ball family. And amongst all the hooping, sometimes you would see this young lady, and I didn't think she was that good, but it seems like it didn't even matter anyway. And she's on to better things.
Remember the viral basketball videos of the 2010s?
I didn't have to play against Jaden Newman. Whoa.
I've been like the youngest recruited ever at 9 years old, university.
The Newman family took
University? At 9? She was cutting up. She was cutting up.
Her stage with Julian and Jaden Newman becoming internet sensations.
So once you
Now,
high school,
Julian, when we were in high school, we was like, yo, if Julian came on the court with us, we would destroy Julian. Destroy. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait a minute, this is easier than I thought.
When I found out I was going to play varsity in 3rd grade, I was scared. But after that, I got used to it, as in
Got Apex
it
music
was
in
easy
there?
for me.
Today, we're diving into Jaden's story, from
At
breaking
3rd
records
grade.
in 3rd grade to her unexpected career turn.
What the hell?
Buckle up for a tale of
Busted
viral
is
fame,
crazy.
family pressure, and the unpredictable path of child prodigies. It's 2012, and an 8-year-old girl
gosh.
is dribbling circles around high school players. That's Jaden Newman, starting her varsity basketball career when most kids are still mastering multiplication tables. But Jaden wasn't your average 3rd grader. She was a basketball prodigy, groomed for stardom from the moment she could hold a ball.
When y'all were in school, right? Whenever you were in high school or whatever, and you would play, like, say you saw the basketball girls, were y'all attracted to the basketball girls back then? I always felt like the basketball girl, like basketball made the girls' shoulders real broad like this. They had like bigger, wider backs. Something that I kind of noticed.
Jaden's father, Jamie Newman, had a vision. He saw in Jaden and her brother Julian the potential for basketball greatness, and he wasn't shy about sharing that vision with the
What are these
world.
niggas racist?
Jamie, a former
Like, what's their
basketball
ethnicity?
player himself, believed he could mold his children into future NBA and WNBA stars. He started them young. Really young. By the time Jaden was 3, she was already dribbling and shooting on a lowered hoop in their backyard.
I like it because like my whole family played it, so I guess I like it too. It feels good because like first they think that I can't play, but I
shit.
show up on the court that I can play.
Soon, highlight reels of young Jaden
Gosh.
dominating the court flooded social media. A 10-year-old girl averaging 30 points per game against high schoolers? It was unheard of, and people couldn't get enough. Videos of Jaden's
I need to see who she was playing.
and long-range shots went viral, racking up millions of views. She wasn't just good for her age. She was genuinely impressive by any standard. But this wasn't just local news. Jaden's skills catapulted her into the national spotlight. At an age when most kids dream of being on TV,
Met Steph Curry.
Jaden was living it. She made appearances on Fox Sports and the Queen Latifah show, wowing audiences with her ball handling skills and confident demeanor. And if that wasn't enough, at just 10 years old, she starred in an Under Armour commercial alongside NBA superstar Steph Curry.
I'm not gonna lie, with all this and being said, she should have just stuck with this shit and just like went full steam ahead. She probably would have made, I don't know how much she's making on OF, but she probably should have just stuck with that shit. I'm not gonna lie. She probably would have made more like brand deals of being lit like this.
Imagine being in 5th grade and sharing screen time with one of the greatest shooters in NBA history. That's the level
Floating
of
on
fame
that.
Jaden had achieved before she even hit her teens.
It's funny because all the girls look at her like, oh, she's only 9, 10 years old, but she goes out there and she makes a fool out of them. If you back off her, she'll hit the jumper. If you come up on her, she's gonna go by you.
She was a girl playing against boys and she was dominating.
It was just so natural. So I just let her fly.
It was a slam dunk for her personal brand, but it also raised questions about the pressure being put on such young shoulders. As Jaden grew, so did her legend. By 8th grade, she was averaging a mind-boggling 45 points per game.
Oh my
Let that
God.
sink in for a moment. Most
So she
professional
wasn't
players
passing
dream of
shit.
putting up those numbers, and here was a middle schooler doing it consistently. Her scoring outbursts became the stuff of legend, with fans and critics alike wondering just how high her ceiling could be.
Yeah,
But
'cause-
Jaden wasn't content with just scoring. She was rewriting the
Okay, this is when she got
record
older.
books. At 13, she set a national record by scoring 70 points in a single game,
Oh my
against high school
God.
seniors no less. It wasn't just about the points though. Jaden's ball handling skills were off the charts, and her
She was
three-point
cooking
shooting,
ass.
let's just say Steph Curry might have been taking notes. Her shooting form was textbook perfect. Quick release, high arc, smooth follow through. She could pull up from
It's not textbook perfect, I ain't gonna lie. They need to come up some more. You know, girls, they be coming down from here and they bring it up. Now, it's a nice form because look at her follow through. But it's supposed to be here. Trust me. She coming down here. It's supposed to be right here, though.
anywhere on the court, often launching shots from well beyond the three-point line. And it wasn't just empty calories. These were clutch shots, game winners, momentum changers. Jaden had the rare ability to take over a game, something you rarely see in players so young. These weren't empty stats either. Jaden's performances caught the eye of Division I programs. The University of Miami showed interest when she was still in 4th grade.
Now she's being recruited by the University
Wow,
of
I just
Miami's
noticed what it said.
basketball program, a distinction usually earned by players nearly twice her age.
Yes,
Third
you heard
grade.
that right. A major college program was scouting a 9-year-old. It seemed like the sky was the limit for young Jaden Newman. But with all this attention came increased scrutiny. Critics argued that Jaden's success was more about weak competition and her father's aggressive promotion than true basketball greatness. They pointed out that dominating against local high school teams was very different from competing at the elite national level. Still, it was hard to deny the raw talent and potential that Jaden displayed on the court. In 2019, Jamie Newman decided to take things to the next level. He founded Prodigy Prep, a basketball-focused school inspired by the famous IMG Academy. This wasn't your average high school. It was a basketball
My mans
talent
went to
development
IMG.
program with Julian and Jaden as its star pupils and main attractions. Prodigy Prep was designed to be a one-stop shop for basketball excellence.
These types of schools, too, if y'all don't know, you would just go in, right? And it would be a classroom. And it would just be all the big people on the team. And they would shuffle teachers through. So it wasn't a school. It was just a classroom with your team. And you would sit there like elementary. And you would have different teachers cycle through teaching what it was. So that way, like, they could just be worried about basketball. Like, the main thing was basketball.
The curriculum combined rigorous academic studies with intensive basketball training. Students would spend hours each day working on their game, from strength and conditioning to skills development and tactical understanding. It was a bold experiment in sports education, with the Newman siblings as its
She
poster
hitting that,
children.
On a Sunday, me and my husband, we want to relax. They want to go to the gym. It's like, wow, can we get a break? But no, it's the passion and love for that game.
At Prodigy Prep, Jaden continued to shine. She broke the Max Prep's record for most career three-pointers, sinking an incredible 852. Just let that number sink in. 852 three-pointers. That's more than many NBA players make in their entire career.
Yeah, okay, don't do that, though. Don't do that.
She also set records for most threes in a season 184 and in a single game 17. By the end of her high school career,
She had the
Jaden
green
had
light
amassed
for
a
sure.
staggering 5,186 points. These weren't just good numbers, they were video game numbers.
The work that it will take to get there is everything, because you gotta work hard if you want to be the best and if you want to be the first girl to go to the NBA. You have to work really hard.
I don't think there's
First
been a
woman to
thought
girl to
for
go to
her
NBA.
mind. She's going.
How you gonna be the first girl to go to the WNBA? Oh, the NBA. That's what she said. Oh shit. Damn, she had big dreams. First girl to go to the NBA. Oh, she had big dreams. I didn't know it was like that.
The first. Why not?
Prodigy Prep wasn't without its controversies. Critics argued that it prioritized basketball over academics.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling
potentially
y'all.
leaving students ill-prepared for life beyond the court. There were also questions about the level of competition. Was Jaden really being challenged? Or was she simply padding her stats against overmatched opponents? Despite
Probably
these
both.
concerns, there was no
Because
denying
look, I'm seeing that's what I'm saying. The way she hooping and the people she's hooping it in these clips don't look like the girls that went to my school or the girls that they were playing. They played this school called Cedar Hill. Had a girl that was going to UT. She was cooking that. Ha. She was like tall as us.
The buzz around Prodigy Prep and the Newman siblings. They were featured in numerous documentaries and news segments, becoming the face of a new generation of basketball prodigies. But as we'll soon see, the transition from high school phenom to college star is not always smooth.
What are you guys up to? You got lots of different, it's not just basketball, you got lots of stuff going on, right? Tell us.
Well, this is our new merch, Prodigy
All on
Prep. Look at
TV.
you here.
Oh, a little endorsement there. I love it.
All
Prodigy
on
brand
TV.
started, of course, with Julian and Jaden. You look up the word Prodigy, you see
This
Julian
nigga look
and
like
Jaden.
an angry bird in the face, ain't it?
Now, you might be thinking, with stats like that, Jaden must have had her pick of top college programs, right? Well, this is where our story takes an unexpected turn. Despite her incredible high school career, Jaden's path to professional basketball hit some serious roadblocks. The truth is, dominating local high school competition and thriving at the college level are two very different beasts.
You know you be having bad attitudes, so don't even. And you know you do.
Today's a huge deal for Julian. Everybody's going to be watching him just like usual, but it's going to be more intense. All the scouts will be there out there watching, the NBA scouts, the overseas scouts.
So
We're not
watch
gonna let
Julian
him blow this
Newman.
opportunity and get off focus.
As Jaden grew older, her 5'2" frame became a glaring disadvantage in a sport where height reigned supreme. While her skills were undeniable, the athletic gap between Jaden and top college prospects
5'2"
widened as she faced tougher competition.
Yeah.
Years of being the undisputed star, taking 50+ shots a game, left her ill-prepared for the well-rounded play required in college basketball.
Yeah.
Perhaps most critically, Jaden's early peak became her biggest.
That's the thing with, but that was the big thing. What about Julian too? He over here doing all this fucking dribbling shit like that. But it's like, you can tell he's not, like, the difference between the nigga that's hooping in the, let's say, in high school, in college is very different. Or just, let's say, a team where you can do whatever the fuck you want and a team where you can't do whatever the fuck you want. Two totally different things. Only people that can get away with doing whatever the fuck they want to do on this court be niggas that, like, were just going undeniably stupid to the point where the coach is like, all right, just let him do, because he's killing it. And these are the people that are in the NBA now. Rob Dillingham and certain niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? LaMelo. Niggas, he didn't even go to college. He just always been able to do what the fuck he wanted to do, but he did it to a point where now in the NBA he can even do what the fuck he want to do. Feel me?
She had started her career at such an advanced level that her growth plateaued while others caught up and surpassed her. This reality check was harsh, but not entirely unexpected. Many sports analysts had long wondered how Jaden's game would translate to higher levels of competition. Her size was always going to be an issue, but there were hopes that her exceptional skills would compensate. Unfortunately, as the competition got tougher, Jaden's weaknesses became more apparent. Defense, for instance, was an area where Jaden struggled. At the high school level, her offensive prowess often overshadowed any defensive
I can tell that's
shortcomings.
all they really
But in college,
worked on
where
was
every
offense.
player is a former high school star. Defensive ability becomes crucial. Jaden's lack of height and strength made it difficult for her to guard taller, more athletic opponents. Moreover, the pace and physicality of college basketball were on a different level.
Jersey's
Jaden,
hard,
used to
though.
having the ball in her hands most of the time, now had to adjust to a more team-oriented style of play.
hit that.
She had to learn to move without the ball, set screens, and create opportunities for her teammates. Skills that weren't as necessary when she was single-handedly dominating high school games. As the possibility of a professional basketball career began to fade, the Newman family found a new way to stay in the
YouTube.
spotlight. Enter
Online.
Hello Newmans, a
Yeah.
reality show created by Overtime.
Who was watching this?
Sister Jaden. What up?
She's the best woman baller in the world.
I'm just glad I didn't have to play against Jaden Newman.
Our life is crazy. But we wouldn't have it any other way.
This is Hello Newmans.
What the fuck?
The show aimed to capitalize on the family's internet fame, focusing on their day-to-day lives and the drama that comes with being a viral sensation. Hello Newmans offered viewers an inside look at the lives of Julian and Jaden. From their intense training regimens to their family dynamics, nothing was off limits. The show captured the pressures of being young sports celebrities, the expectations of their father, and the challenges of balancing fame with normal teenage experiences.
He has to be way more comfortable on camera. Hey, Julian, be a little more energetic, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Be more
hell
energetic,
no.
all right? Julian, you gotta
Hell
step it up.
no.
You gotta be able to get up. You gotta be able to get up to that occasion. No attitude today. Huh?
I'm sick of him pushing me all the time. He's always up my butt about TV stuff.
It's kind of tough
to have the better attitude because it's definitely not coming from my dad or Julian.
Episodes featured everything from grueling workout sessions to family disagreements over basketball strategy.
This is tough when you about having your fam online, bro. I always tell myself, I'm not doing that. It's just gonna be me, y'all, and we ain't worried about all the extra. Cause this is like, I come on here, and you know, like I'm comfortable now, but I come on here and this is where I come to work. I say what's up to my people, talk to my people, you know, we react, we have fun. Then I go to my family, and y'all leave me the fuck alone, right? That's how I see things. I'm not trying to combo up fucking.
The Newmans at their best and
you know,
worst, providing a more nuanced picture of the family behind the viral videos. This shift in focus raised some eyebrows in the basketball community. Had the pursuit of fame overtaken the pursuit of athletic excellence?
Yeah.
It seemed that as Julian's prospects of making it to the next level diminished, the family's attention shifted away from Jaden's basketball career as well. Critics argued that the show was a distraction from basketball development, while supporters saw it as a smart pivot in the age of social media influencers.
Yeah, I mean, that's true.
Of one stance, Hello Newmans undeniably changed the trajectory of Jaden's career, shifting her from pure athlete to entertainment personality. Despite the hurdles, Jaden did make it to the college level, something her brother Julian couldn't achieve. However, it wasn't the Division I powerhouse she had once dreamed of. Jaden committed to play at Cal State LA, a Division II school. This turn of events left many wondering, what happened to the WNBA dreams? What about being the first woman in the NBA?
Oh yeah,
The
that shit was
reality
never gonna happen.
That Jaden's dominance at the high school level didn't translate to the highly competitive world of
For
college
her to be go to the first woman to go to the NBA, she would either have to be 100%, never can ever miss a shot. Don't matter how tall the nigga is that's on her. Don't matter how difficult the bucket. She would have to make every shot. She couldn't turn the ball over. Because mind you, she's 5'2". She couldn't get the ball stole. She wouldn't be able to dunk. She would have to be an amazing playmaker with the best IQ in the world. Okay, so with that being said, she was never gonna go. But you can, like, when you tell your kids early on you want to go to the NBA and you're a girl, you're gonna go. You're gonna do it. Because it's going to help their brain to be like, okay, how do I solve this impossible task? My mom used to tell me, like, I would tell my mom I wanted to be a dinosaur astronaut. She's like, you going to do it. And it helped my brain be like, oh, I can do it. Until, you will come a time where you realize, oh, I don't want to be a dinosaur and I don't want to be an astronaut. I want to do something else. But I have the mindset. I could reach past the stars. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Shoot for the stars, land on the moon type of thing.
Basketball. In her final 2 years of high school at Liberty High, her scoring average dropped to around 10 points per game,
Sheesh.
A far cry from the 45-point average she once boasted.
I never seen a family that stayed together in so much adversity, because I know it's a lot for them. They're still teenagers.
The overrated church, because at games they chant overrated.
Yeah.
So it's just a little...
They always chant overrated.
Yeah, they're gonna
At
chant
Cal
that.
State LA, Jaden faced a new set of challenges. She was no longer the undisputed star, but one talented player among many. The adjustment was tough, her playing time was limited, and her scoring opportunities were far fewer than what she was accustomed to. The dream of dominating college basketball and moving on to the WNBA seemed to be slipping away.
I want to be the best girl I ever play basketball, and I want to go to UConn and then go to WNBA, but I want to be the first girl to go to the NBA.
It's important to note
Sheesh.
that making it to any college team is an achievement in itself. Thousands of high school athletes dream of playing at the next level, and Jaden had accomplished
Look at
that. While it might not have been the storybook ending many had envisioned for her, it was still a testament to her hard work and skill.
For sure.
You
can't take that away from her.
Say what she's passionate about it. She wants to do it, so I'm not gonna take it from her.
People say, oh, she's only on
She
the
got
team
heart
because
for
of her
sure.
dad. I don't score a point for her. I don't pass the ball for her. I don't dribble for her. I don't play defense for her. So for them to say that, it's like really funny to me.
In a shocking turn of events, Jaden Newman recently made headlines for reasons unrelated to basketball.
Damn, that was a
In
foul.
September of this year, Jaden became the center of a major
Oh.
controversy when nude videos of her were leaked on Twitter. This incident sparked widespread discussion and debate in both the sports world and beyond. The leak came as a surprise to many who had followed Jaden's basketball journey from childhood. It represented a drastic departure from her earlier image as a
I had
young
to glue up a little bit. That glue up a little bit, huh?
basketball prodigy. The incident drew mixed reactions from fans and critics alike, with some expressing concern for Jaden's privacy and well-being, while others engaged in less constructive commentary. This controversy highlighted the dark side of internet fame, especially for those who grew up in the public
Where you get these
eye.
leaks?
Jaden, who had been in the spotlight since elementary school, now faced a very adult problem. The incident raised important questions about privacy, consent, and the responsibility of social media platforms in protecting their users. In the wake of the controversy, perhaps the most notable response was the lack of public comment from Jaden's family, particularly her brother Julian Newman. Unlike their
What the fuck are they
previously
supposed to say?
united front in the spotlight, Julian appeared to distance himself from the situation, offering no known public statements about the incident. This silence from the once vocal Newman family highlighted the complex dynamics that can emerge when former child stars face adult controversies. The absence of family commentary left many speculating
This
about
nigga got 2 links on his plate right now with onions and you know he be on bullshit. Look what he eating.
the impact of the incident on their relationships and public image. The Newmans, who had always been quick to celebrate Jaden's achievements and defend her against critics, were now conspicuously quiet. This silence was interpreted in various ways by the public and
Yeah, I know
media.
what to
Some
say.
saw it as a sign of family discord, while others viewed it as an attempt to protect Jaden's privacy during a difficult time.
Yeah,
For
bro.
Jaden to make that NBA dream a reality, she has to 1, not lose focus, 2, continue to work harder and even harder than what she has been, 3, continue to believe. We know what's gonna happen by somebody, but why not Jaden?
I don't feel pressure because I want it. And I know that it will come true.
Jaden Newman's story serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of early fame and the pressure placed on young athletes. Early success doesn't guarantee future stardom.
Absolutely
and the path
not.
to becoming a pro athlete is long and unpredictable. It's crucial for young athletes to develop a well-rounded skill set and interests outside their sport. The role of family dynamics in a child's athletic career is complex and can have long-lasting effects, highlighting the need for balance between support and pressure. Jaden's journey
I think it's dope whenever people be like when you think about some of these NBA guys, right? You don't really hear about their kid unless they're just these crazy players and shit. You don't really notice their kids until they like in high school, and then you just find out that they fucking going dumb. Like Gilbert Arenas' son, he's just fucking going crazy out of you probably ain't even know he had a son, but now he a cold ass hooping ass nigga that's gonna do very well. But when you got all this pressure on you early, think about Bronny and shit. That nigga don't even really want to hoop. I know he just want to go home, play the game, and live his rich life. Like, nigga, I already have money. We got the picture, Dad. We got the picture on the game together. Like, can I just go home and lay down now?
also underscores the importance of managing
That's what I would be on.
expectations. While it's great to dream big,
I don't want to be the
set
best
high
nigga in the
goals,
NBA. My
it's
dad is
equally
already.
important to have realistic expectations and backup plans. The odds of making it to the professional level in any sport
They
are
fouling.
incredibly slim, even for the most talented young
Damn.
athletes. Moreover, Jaden's story highlights the need for a support system that prioritizes the athlete's overall well-being, not just their athletic performance. Young athletes need guidance in developing not just their physical skills, but also their mental and emotional resilience. They need to be prepared for setbacks and taught how to handle both success and failure.
I think it's just not kind of a hobby, it's a passion.
This nigga's been
and a
looking the
love that she
same
has for the
for
game.
years.
But her achievement also drawing concern about the potential stresses such a young athlete might face, both physically and emotionally.
If it's a 9-year-old prodigy math whiz and he's taking college courses, it's okay. So when it comes to, athletics, it's the same thing.
As of 2024, Jaden Newman's
Everybody in the
future
family the
remains
same height.
uncertain. Her basketball career didn't pan out as many had predicted, but at just 20 years old, she still has plenty of time to chart a new course for herself. Whether she'll continue to pursue basketball at some level, focus on her social media presence, or find a completely new passion remains to be seen. One possibility is that Jaden could leverage her social media following into a career as an influencer or content
This is
creator.
true,
With her
but-
name recognition and built-in audience, she could potentially find success.
Yeah, she's definitely gonna go that route. I have never seen these photos before. Goodness gracious. She might as well make the joint. Does she already have it? The link in bio? She might as well go ahead and cook that up from what I'm seeing here.
Success in fields like fitness, lifestyle, or even basketball coaching and training. Another option could be to use her experiences to become an advocate for young athletes. Her unique journey gives her valuable insights into the pressures faced by child prodigies and the challenges of transitioning from viral sensation to adult athlete. She could potentially work with youth sports organizations or become a motivational speaker.
Not doing
There's also
that.
the possibility that Jaden might step away from the public eye entirely. After years in the spotlight, she might choose to pursue a more private life and career. Whatever path she chooses, her story will continue to be a topic of interest and discussion.
What is this?
One thing is certain, Jaden's story will continue to be a topic of discussion in sports circles for years to come. All
right, man. Let me know how y'all feel. Like the video, sub up, comment up. Y'all are seeing these new videos being posted on this channel. I should probably do this at the beginning. I'm gonna redo that at the beginning. Like the video, sub up, comment up, binge the rest of the videos on the channel, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm grateful for y'all. And yeah, as soon as my second channel is back, I'm gonna be posting on there and here. So hopefully we got 2 reaction channels now. That being said, man, we gone. ADD, let's do it.
This shit crazy. Astronomical.